In an unprecedented vote today, a Minneapolis City Council committee rejected a six-figure workers' comp payout to a former police officer. That officer, a central figure in the police beating of a man during the George Floyd riots and unrest. Paul Bloom is at City Hall tonight for us. Paul, the council has approved more than $20 million in settlements so far, but not this time. Why?
Yeah, great question, Randy. City officials have said in the past that basically their hands were tied when it came to these PTSD and related workers' comp claims, and that fighting them, taking them to litigation would be even costlier. But clearly this council committee looked at this police sergeant's record today and said, no way.
We have 1 aye and 4 nays.
Item 19 does not carry.
It was a stunning vote by the City Council's Policy and Government Oversight Committee, rejecting a $145,000 workers' comp settlement with a former Minneapolis police sergeant by the name of Andrew Bittel. Over the last couple of years, the council has rubber-stamped dozens upon dozens of these six-figure claims for those departing MPD in the wake of the police murder of George Floyd and subsequent unrest. Many citing post-traumatic stress-related diagnoses, but not Bittel's.
Our city attorney should really go back to the drawing board.
Gotcha! Sergeant Bittel was an MPD SWAT team leader involved in a violent sequence of events along Lake Street during the 2020 unrest, firing upon individuals with less lethal rounds after curfew, including Jaleel Stallings. Stallings would return fire in self-defense from a city parking lot, claiming police never identified themselves. He was then beaten by Bittel and fellow officer Justin Stetson. Stetson has pleaded guilty to assault. Bittel applied for workers' comp. On Monday, Councilmember Robin Wansley told me she cannot sign off on any city payout, given Bittel's record.
There's been no fiscal analysis of what it really would cost to take some of these cases to trial, where, again, in the case of former MPD officer Bittel, that had these gross histories of misconduct, what would it look like if our city attorneys did challenge some of these cases instead of caving?
City Hall officials said Bittel's $145,000 agreement now heads to the full council, and if also rejected there, it will head down the potentially more expensive litigation route. Worth noting, Councilmember Wansley figures the city has spent more than $20 million over the last few years for similar MPD workers' comp claims. Again, some of those with questionable personnel files, just like Bittel. Reporting downtown Minneapolis, Paul Bloom, Fox 9.